There's been a remarkable resurgence in Division II. The Strategic Positioning Initiative was born out of leadership from presidents and chancellors. Today it continues to evolve and grow through the dedicated efforts of all stakeholders who support and believe in what makes the Division II student-athlete experience unique. From the Sunshine State to the Great Northwest, I chose Division II resonates with pride. Every day it's put into action through community engagement, the balance of academics and athletics, and with examples of sportsmanship, passion, learning, resourcefulness, and service. Personally, I'm also proud of your commitment to causes like Habitat for Humanity and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Now I'm here to challenge you. Can you take it to the next level? The Division II Strategic Positioning Platform has great momentum, so now's the time to pick up the speed and continue to lead. In this program, you're going to learn about some of what's been done and what's working. Your challenge is to ask the question, what is next? These are the reasons that there continues to be so much excitement in proclaiming, I chose Division II.
It's been quite a journey. This last year has probably really been the exciting aspect of strategic positioning, because it really meant that the platform was formed and then it was packaged in a way that it could be amplified through a creative sense of energy, and thus the I Chose theme emerged.
When you see the inner workings of what our staff at the national office has done and their hard work and all the entities that they use, I don't even know if words can describe the chill or the thrill I get knowing that I'm a part of what is being implemented right now. It's exciting, it's vibrant. I love watching the student athletes when they see it happening.
The positioning platform, as it was developed, really served as the aha moment for this whole initiative. It was identified as a tool that most corporations and organizations would use to walk into an agency that was really meant to tell their story in a way that gets you excited about Division II. Well, that was on an 11 by 17 sheet of paper. I love that 11 by 17 sheet of paper because it flowed in a way that the identity of Division II could be articulated.
And the kids looked at it and they thought, you know, this is us. This is exciting for what we want to do. And I think they could really truly see the vision of where it was going to go.
But we needed more. How do we take key elements of Division II, like our grants program, and make certain that we're encouraging all of our campuses to be community friendly and community engaged? Or sponsor a game environment that is positive and distinctive in regards to competing on our campuses. It's really taking every aspect of Division II and bringing it into a positive alignment behind that platform.
It's now into the schools in a lot of different ways, and I think people are really going to buy into it, and I think this is just a start of something great for Division II.
We formed a community engagement committee. I actually said, okay, we'll volunteer to be a pilot school for community engagement. Met with the staff, and actually we went on a staff retreat. We utilized the resources that are available to us on the Ncaa website on community engagement, and we watched the videos and we had questions and answers, and we looked at ways and activities that we could do, and a lot of things that we're already doing that we could just frame into community engagement. Then we got the university committee involved. We identified different departments across the campus. We tried to touch everybody and invite them to a meeting. What we were finding is that we didn't know what other people were doing. So this was an excellent way to synergize and to get thoughts and ideas from other people. We even selected a date. And the ideas that came out of that first committee meeting were just really wonderful.
The North Carolina Senior Games is a community engagement activity that we have on the campus of UNC Pembroke. We bring about 400 seniors to our campus, and they engage in Olympic type of competition. The state of North Carolina wanted to try to do some things to try to get senior citizens involved, and it was a real natural for us. We did a couple of track events, and We saw the success and we went back to the group and we said, look, we think we can expand this to swimming, to basketball, softball toss. We've got great facilities on our campus. They're not being used at this particular time of the year. We've got the resources. Let's go ahead and form a partnership. And it just kind of mushroomed from there. And I think that sometimes on our campuses we have resources that other people really would like to take advantage of. And that's what we were able to do with this senior games. It was just a great win-win situation.
Our community has always been very engaged with Pittsburgh State University. The first initiative it's called Paint the Town Red. It actually started with our Pittsburgh Chamber of Commerce, and it was an idea that was generated through them with talking to business owners on what the Chamber and what Pittsburgh needed to do to support the university. You register through the Chamber of Commerce and you paint your storefront. There was 30 participants last year, there's 60 this year, and so it's something that our community is very excited about. Our Alumni Association were the judges for the event, and they went up and down Broadway, which is our main street, and gave prizes. The winner of these activities were given 4 tickets to a football game in Pittsburgh State apparel. Even Coach Broyles, he's our head football coach, he's also our athletic director. When he addressed the team on Friday prior to the game, he's like, if you don't think the community of Pittsburgh is supporting you and is behind you, all you need to do is go downtown.
The platform has really done a lot for the West Virginia Conference. We are the largest conference in Division II with 16 members, and we're almost evenly split public and private. I think that the platform has really given us that common ground. It's given us a reason for being together that we didn't have before. We have a philosophy in our conference that we try to host as many of our conference championships at neutral sites within communities within our geographic footprint. And one way that we do this is we involve service organizations within those communities to help co-sponsor our championships. Our basketball tournament is in its 40th year of being in the same city, co-sponsored by a local Lions club. Over these 40 years, we've actually contributed over $200,000 to the Lions Club Site Conservation Program in the city of Charleston, West Virginia, which I think is a great outreach to that community. And it's a combination of all our institutions serving the communities that we live in. It gives our student athletes a chance to meet those people, to be a part of what they're doing in their local communities. They develop a bond there that I think once they graduate, once they complete their eligibility, they still have an identity with that community, and the community has an identity with all the schools they're visiting.
I'm a third-generation Adams State student athlete. There's a good running culture at Adams in the surrounding area, so there's always really good attendance at our meets. Dr. Joe Vigil started the program at Adams State, and he has a lot of former student athletes that are coaches in the Valley. We do a Joe I. Vigil Invitational. It's our opening meet, and a lot of former athletes and alumni come down, and it's a nice place to get together and kind of catch up. Joe I. Vigil was born and raised in a small Hispanic community in the Valley, and a lot of our big athletes are from Hispanic heritage, and so we had a day to recognize that in conjunction with our opening cross-country meet. There was a dancing troupe, there was live music, a car show, food was served. Spectators and people from the community that heard about it came by and listened to music, and some of the more adventurous couples danced. Alamosa and the San Luis Valley have deep, deep roots in Spanish, American, and eventually Hispanic communities, and what a pivotal aspect of our society today there in the Valley that culture represents. I know at least 400 or 500 people showed up. You see that we're all connected, one way or the other. We're all in a community. It was just one day where they all kind of got together and celebrated.
Kids don't go to school anymore just to go play basketball or swim or play tennis. They're really buying into the whole issue of being a student athlete. Let me go get a great education, find a school that has a great complement of athletics, and let's go. And I think when we combine the students and their parents into what it truly is to be a student athlete at the Division II level, then we're doing a good job. And I think that the strategic positioning platform, the activation kit, it just exemplifies everything that we've been trying to get across to these folks for years.
There is a strong sense of collegiality within Division II. We do work together where every member's voice is heard and is important. Now we have access to the tools, a positioning effort, some centering of focus that allows to reach for potential together, and Division II is the right place to accomplish that.